Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time of day it is and where you are when you watch this video. My name is Z, and welcome back to my gaming corner. I apologize for not recording a video in a couple months. My last video went up over the 4th of July weekend, and then there's been nothing from me for like the last 2 months. And let me just say that IRL has been absolutely crazy. Like, I like my peace and quiet, and I like being able to just be zen most of the time. But this summer, and especially the last month and a half, has just been an absolute nightmare. Maybe one day I'll tell you about it, but that's not today. But I'm back now, and we are recording videos again, and we are having adventures again. And today we are delving into the battle for Mount Hyjal, which I personally consider to be the most obnoxious of all the raids in World of Warcraft. Bar none, the most obnoxious. And it's one of 2 raids that you have to do if you want to collect your tier 6 sets. Now this is all just transmogrification, but I'm also going to show you how to do the raids and where to go for raid entrances and where they are and all of it. But, like I said, the most obnoxious is the battle for Mount Hyjal. And if you think back to your lore of World of Warcraft, the only time the battle for Mount Hyjal, the only time Mount Hyjal was under attack was during the Third War. And remember in the cinematics for Warcraft 3, Archimonde assaults Mount Hyjal, trying to destroy the World Tree Nordrassil. He gets stopped, but before he's stopped, he's able to destroy Dalaran City, and it has to be rebuilt. Well, that happened 30 years in the past. That happened a long time ago. And so what we have to do is we have to venture to the Caverns of Time, because we have to go back in time to save Mount Hyjal from the assault by Archimonde and all his demon army. And you're probably wondering, because there have been many people on my server that have said to me, "But Z, there's no portal to the Caverns of Time. They took that all away. Blizzard they suck. They're terrible. They took it all away." It's like, no, there is a portal to the Caverns of Time. I'm going to show you where it is. I first saw this, if you remember, back in patch 8.2, we got new portal rooms. And so when we teleport to Stormwind, when we teleport to Orgrimmar, we teleport to the portal room. And as you can see, I have a portal to Dalaran, Crystal Song Forest behind me. There's also portals to Pandaria, and like Zandalar's over there, and Ashran's over there, and Azuna, and Chatras City, and Silvermoon's over there. So I'm in the Horde portal room. But if you look really carefully, you do not see a portal to the Caverns of Time. In the Alliance portal room, when Blizzard first gave it back to us, I was in the Alliance portal room and I saw the portal for the Caverns of Time. I'm like, wait, hang on. If the Alliance gets a portal to the Caverns of Time, why don't we? So I did a little bit of exploring. And if you come in here, so let's open up our map. We're here in the portal room, right? And you appear right there in the center where Stokey Wonderwand is, and you walk through this hallway, and out there is the Gates of Orgrimmar. And if you look really carefully, there are torches on either side of this little hallway. And if we turn to the left, yeah, that's a portcullis, we can't go through there. But if we turn to the right, oh look, no portcullis. Oh look, there's some stairs that go down. Interesting. So we go down these stairs, and lo and behold, beneath our normal portal room is a whole additional portal room with, oh look, the portal to the Caverns of Time. So this is where we need to go. We need to take a portal to the Caverns of Time. There's a portal in the Alliance portal room. There's only one level in the Alliance portal room. You enter the portal room from the Wizard Sanctum, turn to the right, it's at the end of the hall. You'll find the portal to the Caverns of Time. Once you get to the Caverns of Time, you need to fly down all the way to the bottom, and you will reach the room where you have access to the Battle for Mount Hyjal, the Culling of Stratholme, Dragon Soul, and the appropriate Hour of Twilight dungeons. The Well of Eternity is also down there. There's a whole bunch of stuff down here in the bottom of the Caverns of Time. So as you can see, if we open up our map, you start here, you go around a little thing, come down here, and at the bottom here, when you turn to the right and exit this room right over there, you'll be in the big, giant, almost like a lobby with all the different areas around the room. So now that we're in this big room, you'll see we have the Hour of Twilight stuff in the Dragon Soul over here, Battle for Mount Hyjal over there, the Escape from Durnhold Keep there, Well of Eternity here, the Black Morass and the opening of the Dark Portal right there, and the Culling of Stratholme right here. And all of the portals have little thematic like things out in front. Like there's the Culling of Stratholme, and you see little Stratholme buildings. And like there's the Black Morass, and so you see an image of the Dark Portal here that's all broken up, and you see the trees of the Black Morass. This is the Well of Eternity, so you see all these cool little elvish trees and this little forestry path out to the Well of Eternity. Very cool. And what you want to look for, you see how you see the Lordaeron banners on the towers, and there's another Lordaeron banner right over there on that tower. That's the Escape from Durnhold. What you're looking for is you're looking for a forested area with no buildings, no fires. Like if you look over to Dragon Soul, there's a forest on fire. Yeah, we don't want that. No buildings, no fires, no elvish structures, no nothing. This is the Battle for Mount Hyjal. And this is the first of 2 raids that give you the tokens for the tier 6 sets. And when you enter the Battle for Mount Hyjal, you're taken to a lobby area. And this is where you used to get, with Tydorm over there, this is where you used to get the actual tier pieces. Now, when you get the tokens, just click on the tokens and they magically transform into the tier pieces. But you can still talk to him, and look, you still trade a Leggings of the Forgotten Conqueror for the tier 6 legs. Okay? So he still has the pieces if you want to come and buy them from him. But now that we can just click on the tokens, great. So let's look at what the tier 6 sets look like for all the different classes. So if we come up to my minimap and click on Atlas Loot, we're going to bring this left pull-down menu here to Collections, this right pull-down menu down here to Tier Sets, and we are here, Tier 6 for the Burning Crusade. So the Druid set looks like this. It's the Stormheart raiment. It looks like that. You get a cool little... It's almost like a raven or an owl or something. Almost kind of like the Stormcrow helmet from Diablo 2. Or I should say Diablo 3. My bad. Correction there. But the Druid gear looks like that. The Hunter gear, which is the Gronstalker gear, has the eyeballs in the helmet and on the shoulders. And the eyeballs move around. It's kind of interesting, right? That's the Gronstalker's helmet. Or the Gronstalker's battle gear, whatever. Okay, but you'll also notice here that like the belt and the boots, they don't match at all. Because like even on the Druid stuff, this belt doesn't really match it because the belt is from Black Temple. Because the tier 6 sets have a tier 6 subsidiary set from the Sunwell. And in the Sunwell you get belt, boots, and bracer tokens that match the Sunwell gear, which we will get to in our future videos. So the mage gear is the Tempest regalia, and the mage stuff has these cool pink lightning bolts, like arcane magic, coming up the shoulders, and there's like little streaks of lightning coming off of it, and there's like, let me zoom in on this helmet. There's like a lightning thing going on. Remember those plasma balls that used to have streaks of lightning between two diodes? Yeah, it's kind of like that. Kind of very cool. Very cool if you ask me. The Paladin gear for tier 6 is the Lightbringer armor. And it looks like this, with glowy shoulders, a cool little halo-y crown over the helm. Like instead of a helmet, it's like a halo-y crown. Very cool. The Priest gear is the Grayman of Absolution. They get the chained and blinded statue heads on the shoulders and a halo behind a hooded face. You can't even see the eyes. It's the hood's pulled down so far. Can't see the eyes, but that's the priest set. The rogue gear is like Bloodfang or something. Because you used to be able to like click on it and then come to this screen and it would actually tell you what the gear was, but Atlas loot functionality has changed over the years and doesn't show us that anymore. But that's what the rogue gear looks like. The shaman gear, Stormheart, or druids with Stormheart, whatever, I don't know. But the druid gear looks like this. They get these big shoulder pads that have like lightning, and if you look at like the shoulder pads, let's move our character down and zoom in on the shoulder pads. There's like a vortex of energy going on in the middle of the shoulders, and there's like all this lightning around it. Really cool, if you ask me. The Warlock Tier 6 is Raymond of the Malefic. And the interesting thing with the Warlock helmets, they get cool wings when they have the helmet equipped. At the end of the Black Temple video, which is the next video, I will go through there on my Warlock, and we'll get done with Black Temple, and I will show you the different helms, because the Tier 6 helm, the PvP version, which is blue, and of course all the Tier 20 stuff, when you put the helmet on and you jump, the Warlocks get really cool wings. And it's specific just to Warlocks, but I'll show you that in a future video. And then the Warrior gear for Tier 6 looks like this. Big, giant shoulder pads. Big, huge spikes. Big, huge helmet. Big spikes on the helmet. Really cool stuff for the Warriors. The Tier 20 stuff looks eerily similar to this, but you get multiple colors and much bigger embellishments on the Tier 20 stuff. But we'll get to that in future videos. So that is the Tier 6 sets. The first raid is the Battle for Mount Hyjal, and you'll see that there's a Night Elf Village portal. There is an Alliance portal over here. I thought there was like a Horde entrance. There is over there. The Horde encampment's over there. And so when you get to like the Horde encampment, when you get to the Night Elf encampment, if like you're raiding and you're sick of all the crap you have to go through to get there, you can actually leave the raid, and when you come back, the doors will be open to where you've reached your progress. So let's go through the entrance, which is at the Alliance base. And if you turn around, you'll see the old look for Jaina Proudmoore, because this is like 30 years ago. And there she is with her big ass staff. Okay, but you talk to Jaina.
I'm trying to think here.
I have no idea who you are, but your presence is most welcome. Archimonde and his Scourge army could attack at any time, Paladin. Will you stand with us against the evil? Well, sure, my companions I are with you, Lady Proudmoore. Okay, wave 1, 10 goals. You'll get to use your mounts in this raid, and this is one of the few raids where it changes with the day and night cycle. So what you want to do is you want to run over here between these two towers and into this little valley area, and this is where the ghouls are going to come from. You have to kill 8 waves of mob between each set of bosses. So there's wave 2 of 8, and it tells you what the makeup is. 10 ghouls, 2 crypt fiends.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, I wish I could just aggro these monsters and just keep them all near me, because they're all running over here.
It's too far away.
And if they kill Lady Jaina Proudmoore, it's all over. I have 1 ranged attack with my judgment. And then that ghoul starts to slow down.
It's too far away.
Okay, so now that we've killed that crypt fiend, we get wave 3, which is 6 ghouls and 6 crypt fiends. So here they come. There we go, we get 6 ghouls, 4 crypt fiends, and 2 necromancers now. Okay. Be careful of the necromancers, because they're sneaky little buttheads.
I'm out of range.
Okay, we kill all that. So now we get 2 ghouls, 6 crypt fiends, and 4 necromancers, and they're going to come from over here. So let's get working on
I
them.
need to get closer.
Yeah, AoE and ranged attacks is the best way to take care of these guys. Here's the next group. Here comes the next group now. We're getting abominations. So you have to kill 8 groups of trash to get to the bosses. There's no skipping it. There's no getting around it. You have to kill all 8 waves of trash to get to the bosses. And when we get to the horde encampment, we're going to start to see infernals that drop all over the horde encampment, and you're running all over the place to get these things done. So now that we've killed, did we kill everything or did some make it over there? Oh, I saw a ghoul go over the ridge. There's still 2 enemies. You see up here at the top it says invading enemies 2. So 2 of my ghouls actually made it over this ridge and are down here attacking the guys.
I'm out of range.
Okay, so there we are.
Conquest has begun. The subjugation of this world is within our grasp. Let none survive.
Okay, so there's Rage Winter Chill. Yeah, he's basically a one-shot. What do we get from him today? We get these howling wind bracers. And if we look at them, kind of cool, right? They look like that. And we get these blessed adamantite bracers, which look like this. Let's see, that's plate, that's mail. I would imagine that goes with the paladin stuff, but it could go with the warrior stuff, but they're just plate bracers. There we go. And now that we have that boss done, you can jump on your mount, go back and talk with Lady Jane and Proudmoore, and you can start the trash for the next boss. There's 7 bosses in this raid, and you have to do 8 waves of trash between the first 6. So that's 48 waves of trash, and then you can kill Archimonde. 48 waves of trash. It's just garbage.
All I ever wanted was to stop.
Well done, adventurer. Rage Winter Chill's death has earned us all a small pause in the enemy's advance. Use this short time wisely, tend to your wounded, and prepare your defenses. As soon, Archimonde will send even deadlier forces at us. My meager force of reserve units will reinforce you when battle is joined again. We're ready for whatever Lady might send our way. Oh, I'm sorry. We're ready for whatever Archimonde might send our way, Lady Jane Proudmoore. Okay, wave 1 of 10. 10 ghouls. Oh, joy. So again, they come from over that other ridge. They come through this lovely little valley, and we want to kill them all before they make their way across this second ridge. Okay, wave 2. 8 ghouls, 4 abominations. Okay, here they come.
It's too far away.
Okay, wave 3. 4 ghouls, 4 crypt fiends, 4 necromancers. All right, here they come.
I need to get closer.
And now we're on wave 4. Now we're starting to see banshees in the mix. All right, banshee.
Hold them back as long as possible.
I'm out of range.
Okay, 6 ghouls, 2 abominations, 4 necromancers. Here they come. Okay, wave 8 of 8. 3 ghouls, 3 crypt fiends, 4 abominations. Here they come. Here they are.
Out of range.
Some ghouls are trying to get away. Not good, not good. Can I aggro this guy over here? Yes, I can. Didn't even get that guy from range, but one got away from me, so we got to go kill it.
Don't give up. We must prevail.
I need to get closer.
You are defenders of a doomed world. Flee here, and perhaps you will prolong your pathetic lives.
Oh, and there's an Etheron. He drops a pet. He drops a ghoul pet.
Still ticking.
Did we get the pet? We get some gold, some netherweave cloth. Oh, come on. We got these Archbishop slippers, which zoom out. Those are the priest boots. Very cool. And we got Anetheron's Noose, which looks like this over here on the left. This is the Warlock Tier 6 belt, like the real Tier 6 belt. So if we come here and we look at the Warlock stuff, which is right here, and then click on this belt, look, see, the lines match up, the color matches up. That's the Warlock Tier 6 belt from Anetheron. Anetheron's Noose. We did not get the pet, even though Anetheron can drop the Smelly Gravestone, which teaches you how to summon Stinkrot. So he can drop the Stinkrot pet. That's it. Okay, so now that the second boss is dead, you can go back and talk to Lady Jaina Proudmoore, and she will thank you for your efforts and say that she's going to teleport you to the next place, but when she does the teleport, you don't get taken to the next place. So you have to run up the hill and find your way to the Horde encampment.
Shh, I'm trying to think here.
Amazing! Anetheron's defeat at your hands has delayed Archimonde from his objective and brought us that much closer to victory. My forces cannot stay here, however. My troops and I are exhausted, and now is the time for retreat. If your strength has not waned, head east to Thrall's encampment. That is where we will make another stand. Be well. Until we meet again, Lady Proudmoore.
We have won valuable time. Now we must pull back.
So we have to head to the east. So this is the valley where we were killing all the monsters. Now we have to go this way and go all the way around up here to the Horde encampment. So, see, she does a mass teleport, but she just teleports out. She doesn't take us with her. So we have to go the long, hard way. So you want to follow this road and follow it up the mountain all the way to Thrall's encampment. Now, if you're a miner, you'll see these ancient gem veins all along your path. If you are collecting Burning Crusade materials and selling them on the auction house for lots and lots and lots of gold, be sure to mine up all these veins, because these ancient gem veins will give you Burning Crusade gems in massive quantities. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather up all these veins, and I will meet up with you just as soon as I have arrived at Thrall's encampment. So I will see you in just a moment. All right, welcome back. As we turn this final corner, you can see the gates to the Horde encampment right there. You see the first tower. It looks really impressive in the daytime, but at night it is just so beautiful. So now we have arrived at the Horde encampment. You'll find Thrall over here in front of the big hall, like the Great Hall over there. And you talk to Thrall to start the waves of monsters for our next boss. Lady Proudmoore's forces have bled to delay... Oh, I'm sorry. Let's start this over. Lady Proudmoore's forces have bled to delay Archimonde and his Burning Legion. And now this grim task falls to us. Are you ready to stand with me against the onslaught? I'm with you, Thrall. Then the Legion, let the Legion do their worst. Invading enemies 0. So wave 1 of 8. 4 ghouls, 4 abominations, 2 banshees, 2 necromancers. Here we go. And they're going to come up this path down here. We can intercept them on their way to the Horde encampment.
It's too far away.
Uh-oh, an abomination made it through. Uh-oh.
I'm out of range.
It says there's still 2 enemies invading. Where are they? Oh, they're over here. They made it past with the abomination too. So that's 1.
It's too far away.
That's 2. 4 ghouls, 10 gargoyles. Now the gargoyles are going to descend upon the town, and we have to shoot them out of the sky. So the ghouls are going to run up the path right here. Here they are. There's the 4 ghouls right here. They're coming at us. But the gargoyles are going to descend upon the Horde encampment. So jump on your mounts, and you're going to go to the town, but you're going to go to the left side of town. So you're going to go over here by where the Tauren totems are, and you can see the gargoyles descending on the town. These waves of monsters and the waves of trash for the next boss descend all over town. They spread out. They don't come at you like they did for Rage Winter Chill and Anetheron. They're just horrible. And this is where having ranged attacks really, really helps. I have my one judgment attack. And sometimes they fly low enough that I can get them with my Blade of Justice, but most of the time I have to hit them with Judgment. Okay, there's still 5 enemies. Like, this guy's a melee target, this other guy's a melee target. You're a melee target, thank you for that. Okay, 6 ghouls, 6 crypt fiends, 6 necromancers. So they're going to be back at the front gates, because none of them are flyers. So get on your mount and rush back to the front gates, because that's where the next wave is going to come from. And there they are.
I'm out of range. It's too
Looks
far
like a crypt
away.
fiend made it through. There we go. 6 crypt fiends, 2 necromancers, 6 gargoyles. So let's take care of these targets down front, and then venture into town and take care of the gargoyles.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Okay, those last 6 enemies that you see attacking 6 up on the top of the screen, those are the gargoyles. Again, look for them over here on the left side in the Tauren area.
I'm out of range.
Where's our... Oh, it's up there. He's up there, hiding from
I need
us.
to get closer.
There we go. 4 ghouls, 6 abominations, 4 necromancers. Those are all ground targets, so let's go back to the front gates. Do you see why I say this is the most obnoxious of all the raids? Yeah, you can't skip the trash, you can't get around it, you have to kill them all to get to the bosses and progress to Archimond. It's so annoying.
It's too far away.
And a ghoul still got
I'm
through.
out of range.
And an abomination got through. And a necromancer got through. 8 gargoyles and 1 frostworm. So this one is all in town. They're all flyers. The frostworm is going to come from over this mountain. You can see there's the gargoyles coming in. The frostworm comes in a little bit later. So these guys are coming up near the front, near the gates. Let's get after them.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
See, there's the frostworm coming in. We got to kill this gargoyle.
I'm out of range.
There we go. He's dead. This gargoyle needs to die. And then this giant frostworm. There's still 2 enemies. Who's still being attacked? Oh, there's a gargoyle over there. Hello.
It's too far away.
Yeah, he's even too far away from my judgment. There we go. Let's drop him. There we go. 6 ghouls, 4 abominations, and a frostworm. So let's get to the front gates and take care of business. This is not the front gates. Front gates are over here.
I need to get closer.
Okay, and then the front gates are actually over there. Let's go. Because they've already reached the gates. They're already attacking our defenders. Let's kill them all.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
There's still 1 attacking in the other areas. There we go. Okay, ghouls, crypt fiends, abominations, 2 necromancers, 2 banshees. These are all ground mounts. Not ground mounts, but all ground enemies up here up front. And this is current wave 8 of 8. So after we kill these guys, we're going to get a boss.
It's too far away.
Uh-oh. Yeah, see, they're all spread out, and they don't group up, and so some of them are going to get through, because my AoE does not cover a huge amount of area. It's just tight and confined. There's still one enemies. Where is he? There he is.
Cry for mercy.
All right, here's Kaz'gorath. Now, that giant sword is called the Cataclysm, and Archimon can actually have a chance of dropping that sword when we get to the final boss. All right, loot from him. We get some gold, we get some Heart of Darkness. This is all the stuff from the trash. We get Kaz'gorah's Hardened Heart, which is an offhand shield. Looks like that has a pulsing, kind of like a... It's almost like a chest, like a heart with like claws coming out. It's kind of gross. And we get the Leggings of Channeled Elements. These are the cloth legs that look kind of like the tier 6 legs for the priests. They look like that. Very cool if you ask me. Very cool. Alright, so now that we've killed a boss, this is the last 8 waves of trash we ever have to do in order to get Asgalor to spawn. So head back into the Horde encampment and talk to Thrall to start the next 8 waves of enemies.
Loktar, friend. What is it you wish?
Okay, 6 Abominations, 6 Necromancers. They're at the front gates. Oh, and I'm sorry, I forgot to read the text for you. Basically, he said the same thing Jaina did. We killed one, we have some time, but there's more to do. So here they come.
I'm out of range.
There's still 3 invaders. Yep, there's an Abomination right there, a Necromancer right here, and an Abomination that made it way back here.
It's too far away.
5 ghouls, 8 gargoyles, 1 frostworm. So let's take care of the ghouls, and then we'll take care of the gargoyles and the frostworm. Here come the ghouls.
I'm out of range.
Okay, and then the gargoyles are descending upon the town. Let's go take them out.
I need to get closer. It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Oh, and the frostworm's up here, terrorizing everybody. Let's kill him. You can only hit him with Judgment. I have to get pretty close to him, too. There we go. And then this other gargoyle that's way up there, I have to wait for Judgment to get off cooldown so I can shoot him. Come on, 11 seconds is still quite a lot. Okay, there's still a gargoyle around. Where, though? Oh, way over there. Oh my gosh. Okay, wave 3 of 8, 4 ghouls, 8 infernals. So now the infernals are going to be dropping all over town. And of course, 4 ghouls at the front gates.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Okay, let's get to the front gates because that's where the last infernals and the last ghouls are. Oh, there's 2 ghouls over here. Or I should say 2 infernals over here. Let's get them.
It's too far away.
Okay, 8 Fellstalkers and 6 Infernals. The Fellstalkers are going to come up this hill towards the front gates. So let's get the Fellstalkers.
I need to get closer.
These are nasty enemies. Okay, so there's Infernals now. Oh, jeez. All over the Horde encampment. Let's get them.
I'm out of range.
And this is only wave 4. Ugh. Okay, there's still 2 Infernals. There's one of them. Okay, 4 Abominations, 4 Necromancers, 6 Fellstalkers. No Infernals. They're all going to be at the front gate. Let's go.
It's too far away.
Oh, I can't heal my defenders, which is kind of annoying. There's still 1 attacker. Where? Oh, he's right there.
I need to get.
Okay, 6 Necromancers, 6 Banshees. Okay. 6 of 8 is Necromancers and Banshees. They're way out here, though.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Still 2 enemies attacking right here and right here. Okay, 2 Ghouls, 2 Crypt Fiends, Fellstalkers, and Infernals. And this is wave 7. Oh, I'll be so glad when these waves are done. Like I said, oh, most obnoxious. Most obnoxious. Okay, and then the 6 Infernals are in town. Let's go.
I need to get closer.
Three Infernals attacking Thrall. Not good, not good.
It's too far away.
And there's still 2 Infernals way over there. Let's go. Okay, Abominations, Crypt Fiends, Necromancers, Fellstalkers, and Banshees. The final wave of trash is all up at the front gates. And then we'll fight Asgalor, and then we'll go up and kill Archimonde.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
The Legion has returned to finish what was begun so many years ago. This time, there will be no escape. Time is almost.
Okay, what do we get from him? Oh, we got the Grotesque statue to teach us how to summon Grotesque. Woohoo! We get some gold, some trash. We get the bow stitch leggings. These are male legs that look like that. Kind of cool. We also get this Boundless Agony dagger. One-handed dagger. Looks like this. Really good for the rogues in your group. And we also got the Girdle of Hope. Plate waist.
For the training of the World Tree has already begun. Soon, the heart of your world will beat no more.
Okay, we just got the tier 6 belt for the paladins. So if we look at the Girdle of Hope, see how that matches? Like all the lines match up, the colors match up. We just got the tier 6 belt for the paladins, dropped from Kaz'gorath in the battle for Mount Hyjal. Wonderful. Well, let's loot our last abominations for Heart of Darknesses, some Netherweave cloth, all the good stuff. And now what we can do, we talk to Thrall to complete the waves of trash. And then we can go up to the Night Elf encampment and kill Archimonde, which is the final boss of this raid.
Loktar, friend.
Outstanding! Killing a pit lord such as Kaz'gorath is no small feat, my friend. If we had more time, I would love to hear the story of you and your companions. Archimonde will not give us that pause, however. My scouts have already reported that the Legion is amassing an immense force outside our camp, and Archimonde is very close to the World Tree. We are evacuating with the help of Lady Proudmoore. You should head to the World Tree at once. The fate of our world is still undecided. Until we meet again, Thrall. Okay. The way that we get out of here, we follow this road up the mountain pass and around to Nordrassil. So here we go. We're on the correct road. We just got to follow it all the way up to Nordrassil. So come up this road, come over this pass. You can see Nordrassil. I think we have to get through the next pass before you can actually see Nordrassil. Because now we're at Hyjal Summit. And again, there's all these ancient gem veins. So again, feel free to harvest them and get a lot of gems for selling on the auction house, making lots of money. Because there's still crafters out there that cut Burning Crusade gems because they impart abilities that you can use for your tier 6 gear for your time walking stuff, and the Burning Crusade gems that go in them give you bonus points to your stamina, to your intellect, to your strength, to your critical strike, to all of it. So be sure to mine up all these gem veins. And see, we've made it to the Night Elf encampment, and there's one more gem vein way over here. So we found the Kaldorei on their beautiful little lightsabers. And right behind this, Ancient, because he's a Night Elf Ancient of War. What you want to do is you want to find Tyrande Whisperwind.
What would you ask of the Kaldorei?
The moment we've been dreading is now at hand, Paladin. Archimonde has made his way to Nordrassil and is beginning to devour the World Tree's energies. Malfurion needs more time for his plan to work, so we must do the unthinkable. You must attack Archimonde directly, while my own troops hold off the streams of Burning Legion forces approaching the top of the mount. I would be grateful for any aid you can provide, Priestess. She's going to give you an item called the Tears of the Goddess. And what this does, use briefly slows falling speed, 10-second cooldown, duration is for 2 hours. Okay. So if we click on that, we can briefly slow falling speed. It lasts for 2 whole seconds. We'll learn our pet while we're in our menus. These Tears of the Goddess have been blessed by Elune, and their power will help you combat Archimonde's vile magic. Use their power well. Because what he does, he has a move that if you're not able to like one-shot him, he's going to throw you so high up in the air that if you take fall damage, you will die. And if you're soloing this fight, then you basically wipe. So what we need to do, like you can see Nordrassil there, you can see just like the shadow of Nordrassil, big massive world tree over there. We're going to run down here, and Archimonde is in this huge giant field. Now please be aware that the water underneath Nordrassil is the Well of Eternity. It's the new Well of Eternity that Illidan made when he stole a vial of water from the first Well of Eternity. If you touch the water, you'll be silenced. And Archimonde is way over here, because if you look at the big map, oh, he's actually way over there. So we have to go over here. So yeah, we gotta go way over here behind. See, there he is. There he is, draining Nordrassil. He has 1.7 million health. I crit for 1.5 million.
Your resistance is
1.429. See, and he's going to do this finger of death shit. And you can't kill him until the wisps of Hyjal surround him and just, like, pelt him to death with their nibbles. He's going to be defeated by wisps and, like, little insects. It's awesome. See, look, he has 1 HP left, 1 HP. And I'm doing, like, 2 million damage on my crits, 1.4 million on that crit, 2.6 million, but I can't kill that last HP. Eventually, the wisps kill him, and he falls over dead. Ah, there he goes. All right, loot from Archimon today. We get the Helm of the Forgotten Conqueror. Create a class set for our item. Wonderful. We also get Antonidas' Aegis of Wrapped Concentration. We get that cool little shield right there. We also get a design for Mystic Lion's Eye. We get the Savior's Grasp. Plate chest piece that looks like this. Looks like that. Let's just move this down and zoom in. Move it up a little bit. Ah, right there. See, that's the plate chest we just got. We also got the Helm of the Fallen Protector and the Scepter of Purification, which is an offhand item over here on the left side of the screen. Looks like that. Kind of interesting, if you ask me. However, if we look at the loot from Archimon, you'll see that he does have a chance of dropping Cataclysm Edge, which is the big, massive sword that you saw from Kaz'gorath. Carried this big, massive sword. He has a chance of dropping Cataclysm's Edge. Also, the Tempest of Chaos, which is a one-handed sword that goes really well with the Warlock Tier 5. He can also drop the Apostle of Argus. Cool-looking staff that looks just like that. So that's how you do the battle for Mount Hyjal. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, rate me a like, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you always know when new content comes out. I want to try to get back to releasing videos again on Sunday, but with how crazy life has been, and like now it's kind of starting to calm down. So if I can get back to my Zen state where I can actually record videos on a weekly basis and upload again on Sundays, I'm going to try and do that. So look for new videos and subscribe and click that notification bell. Definitely click the notification bell so you always know when new content comes out. Also, please tell your friends about us so they can come and they can enjoy these videos and enjoy these guides and enjoy the adventures just as much as you do. Finally, and most importantly of all, please remember this. World of Warcraft is just a game, and games are meant to be fun, and you're supposed to have fun while playing them, so if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. Meet me back here next time when we venture into the second raid for our Tier 6 gear, the Black Temple in Outland. I look forward to showing you that content, and I hope you will join me next time for that adventure. But until then, my name is Z, and I'm signing off.